Alright, what's up everybody? I am not muted. I'm never gonna let that day go by. It's happened so many times, it's gonna be the first thing you hear me say is, I'm not muted, right? um, it's gonna be a little bit different from what I usually play. But then again, I'm not confined to one thing. I already have the settings put to what I want. Here's what they are. Newcomer for investigation and combat. I'm gonna do normal. I've tried this game on my own in the past, before I did YouTube. It seemed a bit difficult, but I figured since it was cheap, it's like $7 from now until the 27th. Um, I'd give it a try, you know? And I figured I'd do this to make up for Welcome to Hanwell, because Welcome to Hanwell, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how you guys feel about it because it's still early. So I'm kind of making this already in advance, thinking that it's bad. Well, let's get into this game. Cutscene, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. It is the PS5 version, though. PS5 version. Probably should have done more settings. Messed around with settings a little bit more. You know me. If you're unfamiliar with this game, it has a lot of Lovecraftian horror as its influence. H.P. Lovecraft, you know, Cthulhu, that whole spiel. I love H.P. Lovecraft though. I think my favorite story isn't actually Cthulhu. You know, my favorite story I believe is called The Hound. But I do love Cthulhu stuff. Alright. The Charon ship. That's the person who, he's the person who guides people to the underworld. Alright, we got ourselves a folding camera. Letter from J. Vanderberg. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself. Then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. Alright, we can press that for more information. Alright, so casebook evidence. It is more of a detective game.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
seems that cities don't
Never
float.
trust a tourist advertisement.
Cities don't float. They sink. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Lord, casebook, mine place, inventory, item. Here we go. Melee attack, camera. Hmm. How? No, that's not it. Ah, here we go. Let me just load my gun because you should never, ever not have that loaded in this game. Do I need to? I need to hold it down. Alright. Coil spring shell casing. I can probably make my own bullets. That's melee. That's the gun. Flashlight. I'm just trying to get everything. There's where I can craft. I need gunpowder. Is everything okay here? Don't have anything else that I need to take. Nothing I need
Never
to.
trust a tourist advertisement. Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Okay, I'm just gonna lose that. Don't think there's anything else we
Now
need.
get out.
Well, screw you too.
At last,
Mr. Vanderberg.
Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Let's say, what's the
Reaching
deal?
Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is
Reminds me of Far Harbor.
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Excuse me. Let's ask more about the
this
flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Clowns don't bounce. Cities don't swim. Cities don't float.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse
Let's get on
for
his
one
nice
to
side.
abandon one's.
Let's get on his nice side.
I take it you're a big
Nice
fan of
suit,
yellow.
man.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
I have no idea what the color yellow signifies.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Where is Robert Thorn?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you
Throckmorton?
can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I'll say
A
it.
place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already vetted a nest for you. There's a room in your
Nice.
name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a
Very
book by its
charming.
cover, Mr. Reed.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is rated M, and because it's related to H.P. Lovecraft's work, there's some treatments towards others that may deem that nowadays are not reflected the same way as they once were before, if you catch my meaning. But they incorporated them into the game to stay true to the source material and to not pretend that it didn't exist. So that's your warning. Alright, now that's out of the way, we can continue
What's the best
on.
way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Ooh, a few.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular. Its ways
Insular.
mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Let's be a little nosy.
How
What do
fill
you
your
do here?
days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy?
Insular.
There is no conscience.
Ignorant of or uninterested in cultures, ideas, or people outside of one's own experience. Huh.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Don't do this back
Before
and
you go,
forth.
How can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
That doesn't sound too thrilling right now. Look at this. That's a mighty fine octopus. Dude, I'd totally drive something like this. This looks cool. I like these cars. What's the button? Yeah, that. Tactical shovel. This dude seems to be praying towards the ocean. You got, Mr. Thorn. Throgmorton. Sorry. I'm trying to make sure I say that right. Hi, Titiana
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Titania.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
As you can see, that blue bar right there started to go down. That's
Like
our
it here,
sanity.
newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
So the blue bar that just went down is our sanity. And we'll need to manage that throughout the game. So like, we're going to be looking at items such as that helmet that may drop our sanity, and it'll influence other gameplay mechanics, I'm sure. I'm not 100% sure what it does. No, I've never gotten super far in the game. I've played it before on my own on the PS4. This is the PS5 version. But yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Detective Spectral has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Detective Senpai. Freeze! I'm Detective Senpai. Can I? If I shoot him, does that? I don't want to. I don't want to start
I
killing him.
don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is
Mr. Throgmorton.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
I don't want to say the third option because he might get upset. What happened to your son?
Ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Look, you help
Said
me,
FBI.
like I help you, you help me type
Special.
situation.
Is it? Well, Albert
You
was
know?
part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even
Was
tried
it
to believe
Latin?
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know
Malarkey.
my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Let me ask, who are the
I take it you're not
Innsmouthers?
the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the
Whoa.
police burned Innsmouth to the ground. Now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. Port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the Shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention
Okay,
the crime
Mr.
rates
Wayne.
have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Damn. Let's ask about the
I've heard
vision.
you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My
Whoa,
son
whoa,
Albert
whoa,
is
whoa, whoa.
missing
I'll
no
find
one in this
him.
Innsmouth
I
ridden city will do a
promise you.
damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Wow, whoa.
Mr.
Dude,
Throgmorton,
I've given you every instance that I'll
I'm
help
good
you
at
find
tracking
him.
down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Well, maybe
That's
because I'm
just to
new.
say, I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway,
You know, an outsider's eye could find something that you guys can't.
you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
Vera.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see.
Sounds more like something you'd say as a curse word. Tell me more about the case.
About what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all?
Bro,
I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. His fishermen supposedly brought him to their house and then left.
I'm already hating this guy again.
When I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Being rude to me is not gonna be.
Where's the house where the...
For Kay's sake, I thought,
Oh my.
As much
No.
as I'm enjoying...
Fuck you.
find my son.
I will fucking shoot you. My God.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania? Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
There's nothing about the helmet. Oh. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throgmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's... redacted. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor Redacted. I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Redacted. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Redacted. In the end, it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. Redacted. He's here. I know what you did last summer. Get it? Oh, yuck. Maybe I should
Don't
talk
do
to you.
anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Can you see him? Being rude. Everyone here is rude. I ain't do nothing to him. So rude. Shell casings. Oh boy.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
So what's this? Someone's been gutting fish, it looks like. Or cleaning skin. No, that's a paring knife. Looks like. No, wait, that's a... It's not a paring knife. Well, at least my paring knives are small.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
You there.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police?
I'm not
I already
police.
told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I
Tell
wanna
me
know
what happened.
here. Every detail.
I don't remember much.
Just tell me the best of your
Paul and
recollection.
Louis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son.
Business.
He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert. We put the guy in Lewis's room. And he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
Let me ask
Tell
who
me
he
about
is.
yourself.
Name's Will. Will
Howdy,
Hammond.
Will.
I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fellow Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Fair enough.
Who is
Who's
this
Kay?
Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light.
How am I supposed to show respect if I don't know? It's like these guys are so rude. I'm an outsider. I don't know anything.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know
What happened to
how
Paul?
died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police
I
will stop
can't tell
anyone
you. I
coming
need
in
more
or out of here,
information.
So I suggest you just try and get some rest.
Just don't
Afraid
jump
of
to
what I might
conclusions. Just don't jump to conclusions. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. Yatayo. Right. So this is Paul.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
He's got that monkey strength. Oh. Oh, my sanity's taking a toll right now. As you saw, my sanity was like halfway.
5 cards short of a full house. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye allows you to see the unseen. When using Mind's Eye, whenever you see distortion in the corners of the screen and hear a ringing sound, it may reveal images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks that are otherwise invisible. Images of the past have an activation zone. See above.
Grenna, Negri, Grenna, Gebheil, Nugulenahaft.
He's speaking the language of Sauron. Victoration allows you to understand the events that happened in the past, inspect enough evidence on the scene, and vision will emerge. Step into it, find all the critical scenes.
What's happening?
Take this, ape face.
So he shot him, but like he bit this dude? I'm a little confused with that.
Yeah, run!
Okay. Let's see what we have here.
But he kept shooting.
Yeah, run!
No. This is one. This is two.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Mind belt. Alright, Throgmorton instrument. Throgmorton's Anti-Thorvins as an Innsmouth, that Lewis and his people suffered at the hands. Reason to hate them. Albert returned unstable. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis family and his fellow fishermen. Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. I can track down Albert. Albert the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track him using my supernatural sense. Alright. Hang on. Something in here. Alright. Let's go.
So the fishermen pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Huh. Albert ran this way.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Strong. Fled this way. And he went into here. A warehouse. Well, I see blood going this way.
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please. Just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping around the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Before we do that, I really want to... There we go. like, what the heck? I was like, I held it down the one time. I want to explore everything, so I'm gonna go upstairs. Never mind. Alright. Ooh, padlocks. Padlocks and weak panels can be broken with shot or melee attack. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste a bullet. Grab some ammo.
Door won't budge.
Reload. There it goes. What the? Like that. What the heck are you? Long arm motherfucker. Yeah. Got a nice whale back here.
One fatal round through the forehead.
Damn.
That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Ugh. I don't know about you guys, but that makes me a little bit nauseous. Louis pursued Albert. No. Louis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a thugman, rather than just drive him off. Louis the Innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton may be hiding in the bar in Oakmanport. Bar. Where's this bar though? You guys. Who's the Innsmouther that killed hiding at the bar in Oakmanport? This is the port, right? Yeah, so we gotta look for a bar. I think the bar would be this way. Bar under the Neo.
bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days. Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Oh, really?
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Oh, yeah.
Come closer, troubled soul.
I think I'm fine right where I am right now.
You're some kind of...
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Seems a little generic, don't you think?
I see many
Alright, how much?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
I'm not giving you a bullet.
As you wish.
Hey there, buddy. You don't know me, but we're gonna be real friendly in a second.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I want the fishman that you have hiding here.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
You want him gone?
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him. So, he's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
Let's talk about the
I've
creature.
seen some unsettling creatures.
So you met a wild beast, newcomer.
A wild beast.
No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood.
They seem
Some
pretty
say
easy to take
from the
down.
sea, others they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it
Now,
bleeds, you
what do
can
you say?
kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember,
No thanks, I don't.
better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I don't need your drink. No offense, but it's just I don't drink anymore. You know, it does me no good. And when I drink, I get very down because alcohol is a depressant. You're depressed. Gosh. Oh, wow, look at this picture. Wow. You got weird looking pictures on your wall. You guys need Jesus. Sounded like a gunshot. Oh my god. Anyway.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed.
Who are you? What are you doing? That's what you
Mr.
sound like.
Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Why do you look like that? Jesus. You killed Albert. Why?
Shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a
a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
You probably want me to. I'm gonna do it. No, I don't. I want to, but
Start
can't.
at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. So I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Why do you people hate the
I hear there's a bit of a
Throckmortons?
feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder. Always conspiring behind our backs. Always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
That sounds like a motive.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder.
You even impaled him on 2 hooks.
I wasn't myself.
I'm gonna say it. Why do you look like that?
Why?
Why, your face. It's
Your face. It's
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Gonna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've never met someone like you.
Excuse me.
before. How did
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I didn't say you shouldn't be proud.
mentioned a grand family? What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld. The Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right. Those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've
I
heard
think
enough.
I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I have to
This
think
is
about
not
it.
exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You think you're the first person?
Please, Miss.
Don't try.
If you give me, I'll kill you for the bullets. I swear. This was aware he was doing. I want to think that part of him was mentally affected, but the fact that he not only shot at him, chased him, continued firing at him, and then he deliberately like hung him on 2 meat hooks and then shot him in the head. That seems more deliberate than before. If he was under some sort of thing, I feel like he'd be more like pummeling him and smashing his skull. This seems pretty cut and dry. I'm gonna say he was aware of his actions. Yeah, I'm gonna say he was aware of his actions. So what if I talk to him again?
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
To me, he seems aware of his actions. I want to check in here again, make sure I didn't miss anything. Make sure I'm not missing any clues that could be possibly here. See, like, this looks... That looks... like a thing someone would do. Under duress. I think we've solved this case.
Mr.
On the
Throckmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
I'm gonna be honest with him.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family. Took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Your mom?
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Why
Geological expedition. I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Any discoveries so
Has your
far?
expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Could the murder and the expedition be linked?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe?
No.
I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
A little.
Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Stock payment.
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Now you're speaking my language.
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Hell yeah, brother.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more.
Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters.
You see, now we're being friendly.
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you finished,
Can I touch your beard hair? I want to talk. I want to just like stroke the side of it. Hook, line, and sinker. I like how it gave me like another revolver, and I'm like, oh wait, yo, I got like an actual revolver now. It's a 6-shooter, but I only got 4 bullets. Sweet. Alright. I don't think we have enough else. Keep an extra bullet. Shoot the pistol. I figure carry 7 more pistol. Ooh, that seems pretty good. Alright. Came up. Alright. That's the Sinking Sea. 1 hour's worth, at least, or at least close to 1 hour's worth. I hope you enjoy it. Again, this was to make up for Welcome to Hanwell because I didn't feel it was so good. Tomorrow, well, early tomorrow, I'm going to be uploading the video. I might upload it like while I sleep. No, I'll do it tomorrow when I wake up. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow when I wake up. Tomorrow I will... It's gonna be either 50-50 between new series or more Chernobyl-like. I need to ask you guys what I don't know every IDKA topic we should cover. I got one topic that I think I could cover. Yeah, let's do our IDKA tomorrow. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm Spectral Senpai. If you like what I do, come around more often.